Hello, my friend, and welcome to Baltimore. This city have been in the news lately about Trump deploying National Guard here, and let me tell you, wouldn't mind that. Baltimore is really unique town, really beautiful downtown and aquarium. A lot of tourists come here and enjoy the scenery. I like it here because I like fishing, also sometimes the concerts. But let's talk about fishing for today. I don't even have to smoke here.
Yeah,
I
get a
can just,
contact high over
I
there.
can, yeah, I can just, get my full lungs of things. My friends and I
Baby.
like to fish Baltimore Harbor at night, and let me tell you, police does do their job, but we wish there could be a little bit more improvements to that. My friend was pushed into water while fishing. We really don't feel safe here. Here's another one. Did you see them? Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to Baltimore. I'm trying to catch my striped bass here at the dock. I was walking here the other day and I saw them swimming, and I see one over here. You see, he's patrolling like a shadow line here. He's right at my feet. He's right there. And he's not the only one here. I think there's few more patrolling this shaded line. Do you see that? The reason we like to fish at night, therefore the thumbnail for this video is shady striped bass, is because they actually stay in this shadow line all around the harbor. So if you walk around the harbor and keep looking in the shadow line, you will eventually see how the striped bass will just come over and bust the bait. And that's what I'm trying to do. That's what my night fishing consists of. Just looking in the shadow and trying to locate the striped bass and trying to just throw my lure right in the front of his face. Just brought my lure basically over him. I don't think any fish would like that. But he's just so sporadic and he's like all over the place. He changes his direction, and I kind of want to put the lure in the front of his face. There's another one. Or maybe that's the same one actually. He didn't even react to that. They're all over here. This type of fishing is kind of new to me, and I had to adjust to that. My friends like using jointed swim baits. I will show you my favorite lure later in the video. That was like a little Timu lure, but both of them do the same thing. They actually just produce the reaction strike. Because there's so much bait in the water, these striped bass are keen on a very particular target. They're very, very smart. They cruise in these shadow lines. One day they will be at one spot, another day they will be at the other one. So I will suggest, like I did in my previous Baltimore Harbor video, just walk around, enjoy the scenery, and watch out for the danger. My friends do tell me to carry a knife with me during my fishing outing. How about you? Put in a comment. Do you feel safe walking night streets in Baltimore? And this is again the moment you've been waiting for. That's actually my favorite lure here. I'll be talking a bit more about that one, but it's like a stick bait without the lip. Later in the video I'll show you which lures I tried and they didn't work for me, and I was so proud to actually figure that out, the pattern of the cadence that this striped bass wanted, because the stick bait and the jointed swim baits that our locals are using basically produce the same reaction strike. In science it's called convergent evolution, meaning we independently arrive to the same result. And no, I'm not exaggerating with the helicopter. It's often up in the sky every night. And as I said, Baltimore is a beautiful town with a lot of cool places. Music is blasting, people are walking around. But it needs improvement in police enforcement. And there's a lot of those dirt bikes and kids riding them on pedestrian walks. And again, you can just be pushed in the water while fishing. Alright, let's play the game. Do you see him? There is a bird. Now you see him? How about now? Now you see him. I think this bird hates me, but I don't know why. Yes, I did spook you from your spot, but so what? You could have just stayed there. Okay? No need to hate me. Locals would hate me to give out their local spots. Hopefully I didn't burn anyone's spot. Did you see that? Came out of freaking nowhere. Swoop on this. I think I've cracked this down. I think I've cracked this down. Yeah. Can I ask you a favor? Can you film me where I'm?
Yeah, sure.
It's filming already.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm sorry
Yep.
about
Nope,
that.
you're good.
Let's go to the moon. 'Cause that's
Sure.
No, you go over
Oh,
there. I'm
yeah.
sorry. I'm being bold.
You're good. Little striper. Nice striper.
Little striper, yeah.
Yeah, they're staying here in the shadow line, and they swooping at these little bait fish.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, and I was trying to figure out what they
Nice.
It's a little diaper striper,
Yep, exactly.
Like, you're gonna let him go. I was surprised that they're still skinny like that with the amount of food that's in the water.
Yeah.
They kind of, have to learn how to do this a bit better. But he's very healthy. He's very good. Like glide bait or something like
Okay.
that. And it's hard to figure out what they're gonna like, but I think I've cracked this down. And it's this little glide bait.
Yeah.
That flickers and kind of looks like a dying fish, and I think that's what they go for. They just go for
Awesome.
Hi, buddy.
There you go.
Thank you. I'm sorry
Yeah,
about
not a
that.
problem. Thank you.
Thanks. You see? They basically swimming in food. It's been like that. Like the bay have been full of bait fish all summer long. Alright, so let's sing a couple love song for this baby. This is like a stick bait. So what happens, it casts really well because it's kind of heavy, so it's a stick bait. And I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but once I drop it, it actually flickers and it goes down. And you can work it many way. You basically create an action for this baby, and you can kind of swing it, leave it. So that's why it's kind of good. It's one of my discoveries for like the last year. I have many variations of this lure now. Timu is full of it. They're really like heavy, so they're easy to cast, but they look like a stick bait, And once you pause, they start flickering down. I don't know if there's any like a brand name lures do that. I have only discovered that on these knockoffs. Sorry for using knockoffs, but maybe it's a legit thing that they come up with, because there's a lot of variation of this. I'm so happy. This one fish actually proves that I indeed know how to catch the fish, because this has been very challenging, task. I've come here for 3 nights or 4 nights in a row now, and it's been hard to entice them and just have them to commit to the bait. And they basically swimming in the food. And like I said, this most likely is a cadence or some sort of behavior of a lure that can trigger a strike. And he did come out, he checked it out, and then he actually commit to it. That was crazy, because what I was doing is this. I was just like walking, along the shore, and I was just swinging it behind it. That's pretty cool. So I'll be going back on that other corner over there that I saw swimming bass in the shadow. I'm gonna see if they will react to this baby, and if not, I'll come back here and then I'll go to another spot. I actually saw him come up and smoke this little lure. He did come up. Look at it, and then he was like, "No, that actually looks kind of real," and then he smoked it. And this is one of actually my favorite Timu lures. I'll put a link or picture in, because I've been already successful in this lure with the pickerel in the fall and also in the Everglades. Voila. Here's your full moon striped bass. I'm gonna, as always, ask strangers to take a picture of me and film me, because that's always useful. Here's the Baltimore bass. All right, baby. Full moon striper. That could be a good thumbnail. Full moon striped bass in Baltimore. Finally. Those are the ones that cruise in here. This, like I said, this one is even on the smaller side, but let him go. He's right there. He just came out of a shadow. He's right there. Look. There's should be definitely some sort of cadence or like a profile that he'll. Oh shit. I was like, it feels like a fish, but no, it's a stupid chain over there. And I can't even. Yeah, that felt like a fish. Look. Shit. Hey, if you find this information helpful, I'm really trying to help you catch your fish here in Baltimore Harbor. Put a thumbs up for me and put a comment. And some flies. So I'm really trying, trying everything. So let me put something like that, and then I have like a, gulp on a jig hand. This is how it looks like. As you can see, I've tried gulp, other soft plastics, flies with teasers, metal, top water, jerk baits, also these swimming shads that I'm using that are like a $20 Rapala that represent the bait. Just a hatch, but maybe go more of the opposite and just throw something loud, vibrating. Although these lures mimic bait fish really good, but it's not about matching the hatch here. It's just about producing a strike from curiosity. So I hope you can see that I did all the homework for you, and I basically give you what you need to know to come here and fish Baltimore Harbor. Also, maybe we should mention to authorities a little bit more that we desire a more safer place to enjoy our hobbies and walk our kids. As you can see, many people walk the street, and I'm sure many people have this opinion. But let me ask you some other question. Who does this? Hey, what's up, everyone? It's raining, it's midnight, but tell me, who before reaching their fishing spot already has their lure ready to go? Like, I don't know, I do. That's like a craziness in me, and look at that.
Dark here.
Yeah, this has to go. Yeah, but I'm
Beautiful fish.
surprisingly he's skinny like that.
Yeah, they haven't been eating much because there hasn't been much bait. So
What do you mean hasn't been much bait?
like they haven't been as actively feeding. Like when you see them when the water is cooler, they're really fat because they fatten up. But they haven't been, especially when the water is this hot. I'm just gonna get a quick picture and then
he's so
get him back here. Nice.
Yeah, he's nice and healthy, but just no.
There's no sores on him, which is surprising.
There's one.
It's really good.
There's one over here.
Yeah, just that one. Sometimes they're covered in sores when it's super hot.